Good morning or good afternoon, whenever you've chosen to do this. And welcome to day 6 of my 30 Days of Pilates. Today, I'm going to focus on the hips. So we're going to do some lovely hip work, nice hip mobility, as well as strengthening. Okay, so sitting on your mat, starting with your knees crossed, and you're sitting up nice and upright. Excellent. We're just going to wake up the spine as we do to start each session. So take your arms out to a T position. They're nice and relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. And I want you to round the arms and imagine you're hugging a great big beach ball. Okay, you're rounding your spine. You're dropping your head down and you're opening up across the shoulder blades. And then I want you to breathe in and take the arms wide, sitting up nice and tall, opening up across the chest. And again, you're going to breathe out, hug that enormous beach ball, drop the head down, round the back into a spine stretch. Inhale to lift and open up. And again, breathing out into that stretch and inhale to open the chest. Let's do one more. Taking it down and round and sitting up tall, shoulders roll back and hold it here. Hold your arms in a T position. Already that upper back is doing a little bit of work here. And I want you to take your legs into this position. So one leg bent in and the other one straight. And then I want you to turn towards that straight leg, bringing your arms in front of you. So we're going to do a nice little spinal stretch here. Start by sitting upright. Imagine your back's up against a wall. And then I want you to peel your head away from that wall. Allow your shoulders to come away from the wall. The back starts to come away as you reach forward, forward, forward towards your toes. Good. And then you're going to reverse that and slowly drag yourself back and stack yourself back up that wall, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Great. And again. So arms come down, head drops. Shoulders peel away from the wall, as does the spine. As you reach forward, you'll feel a lovely stretch down the back of the leg. And slowly pulling back. Stacking the spine up. Reaching the fingers up towards the ceiling, sitting up tall. And again. Rolling down and reaching forward. Breathing out as you come back. And we're getting into the upper back as we sit up. One last one here. So just starting to wake up that spine with this lovely little flowing movement of sitting up tall and flexing forward. Hold it here, turn to face me. Take the arms wide, and then I want you to switch legs position without taking the arms down. Good. And rotate towards the straight leg. So again, we're sitting up as tall as possible. Imagine the back of your head's against that wall. And you drop your head away from the wall, roll down, and reach past your feet. And bringing it back. Spine stacks up one bone at a time as you elevate and lift the fingers towards the ceiling. Arms drop down, chin drops. Spine flexes forward, stretch, and slowly pull back. So we're just getting some nice movement through the spine as a warm-up. Arms drop down, roll and reach. Good. Also a nice little hamstring stretch here. So if you're particularly tight there, that could feel quite nice. Hold it here. Turn and face me. Take the arms out to a T position and bring that leg in. Amazing. Drop the arms down. Fab. Now I want you to lie on your side and you're going to prop yourself up on your elbow. Knees are together, heels are together, and I want your heels in line with your bum, okay? Now, we're up on our elbow, and you're going to need a little bit of shoulder support here. So I want you to imagine you've got a fireball underneath your rib cage, and you're lifting your rib cage up, supporting yourself through your shoulders. So we're going to get into a little clam here. So squeeze in your heels, open that top knee out, and then bring the knees together. Good. And again. And close. So the key here is to keep the heels connected, okay? So if the heels are connected, you're going to connect all the way up the leg to the glutes. And open. Good, squeeze those heels. Last two. And last one. Lovely, so now we're going to take it into an internal rotation. We're going to turn that leg internally in the hip joint and then open out. Toes to toes, knees to knees and toes to toes. Good. Knock knees and open out. So we're moving that leg internally in the joint and then externally. Brilliant. And you want to stay nice and lifted. Remember that fireball underneath your rib cage. So your shoulders doing a bit of work here too. If you find it's too much to hold yourself up, you're welcome to come down and support yourself like this. Last one. Nice. And opening out, hold it here. I want you to extend the leg away. Brilliant. Nice, long, straight leg all the way up through the body. You're going to kick the leg forward, flexing the toes. And point. And slowly opening up across the hip as you take the leg back. And flex the toes to kick. And point to take you back. So you're looking to keep that leg at hip height. Try not to let it drag down towards the floor. You want to work the glute by keeping it nice and lifted. Wonderful. Two more. Kick. Point, taking it back. Last one. Bring the leg in line with the body. Keep it at hip height. Reach the arm overhead. Ooh. Take the arm up and bend the leg and bring it in. Amazing. Push yourself up and over to the other side. So again, we're on our elbow. If this is too challenging, if you have any challenges with your shoulders, by all means come down onto your elbow. Knees are bent, heels are together as we clam open that top knee and bring the knees together. Squeeze in the heels to open and closing them down. Excellent. So again, there's an element of control in this move. If you find that you're rocking back as you open the knee, you're not just working through the hip here. You're working through the mid-body as well. So try and stay nice and still and supported and just work through the hip. Last one. Good. We're going to come into that internal rotation. So lifting the heel and then switch toes to toes. Good. And knees to knees. Going to come up and toes to toes. So this position's a little bit more challenging. Good. Opening out and bringing the knees together. Lovely. And one more in each direction. Knocking the knees, bringing the leg in line with the body, extending away. And we're going to go for that side kick. So flex the toes, kick the leg forward, point, and reach the leg back, opening up across the hip. And again, flex and kick, point, and reach the leg back. Lovely. Oh, that was a big click come from my hip. Take it back and kick. We're trying to keep the upper body as stable and still as possible, so the movement is just coming from that hip joint. Last one. Kick it forward and take the leg back in line with the body. Reach the arm overhead. Lift the rib cage. Oh, amazing. Reaching up and bend the knee in. Brilliant. Push yourself all the way up and come over onto all fours here. So, wrists underneath your armpits, hips in line with your knees. And we're just going to do a little bit of hip work here in our kneeling position. And we're going to start with floating the knee out to the side, reaching up towards the ceiling and bringing the knees back together. Good. And lift and lower. Reaching up and bringing the knees together. So again, we're getting into that external hip hike. And lift. Upper body's working a bit here too, just supporting yourself on your hands. Last one, take it out, bring the knees together, and then I want you to send the toes towards the ceiling, kicking off the ceiling, and bring the knee down. And kick. Good. So now we're getting into the back of the leg, into the hamstring a little bit here. And kick. Really nice. Keeping the back of the head lifted, don't let it hang down towards the floor. Work that neck too, and across the shoulders. Last one. Reach that leg up towards the ceiling, hold it here, flex the foot, and give me little pulses. Amazing. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee underneath you. Take the leg out to the side, and we're just going to sit back into a lovely little stretch here. Oh, gorgeous. Nice little inner thigh stretch. And breathing out to push yourself up onto your hands. Take your leg back behind you, knee comes in. All right, other side. So we're just lifting that knee, that foot out to the side and bringing it back to the mat. And hiking that knee out and return. And lift. Good. So you'll start to feel like the side of your bum working here. Your glute med. And lift. And lower. Few more here. Reach. Last 2. Excellent. Last one of taking the leg out to the side and then kicking the ceiling off. Brilliant. So upper body wants to stay nice and stable. As you reach that toe up towards the ceiling, we're keeping a little element of core control here. So we're trying not to super arch the spine. We want to keep a little bit of abdominal control, so the movement's just coming from the hip. Last one, hold the leg here, flex the foot, and we're kicking the ceiling off. That's it. Heel towards the roof. For 3, 2, last one. Bring that knee down, take the leg out to the side, and sit back into that stretch. Oh, so good. Lovely stretch of the inner thigh. Breathing out to push yourself up onto your hands. Circle your leg back behind you and bring your knees underneath you. Amazing. Let's do a little cat stretch here. Dropping the head, rounding the spine. And breathing in to lengthen forward. Shoulders roll back. and reach the chest forward. Lovely. One more. Dropping the head down, lifting the rib cage, tucking your tail between the legs, and inhale to lengthen and extend into the upper back. Brilliant. Drop the eyes down, walk your hands back towards your knees, sit back on your heels, and you're all done. Well done. Have a good day.